Going on, you guys? Chris Six here, coming at you with his shiny forehead and also the WWE's Monday Night Raw results. We had a pretty decent Raw, I think. We've got a lot accomplished, in my opinion. We got to see the number one contenders match tonight, which is the main event that was tonight. I'll discuss that a little bit later on. It was with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That was made tonight by Shane O'Mac. Shane O'Mac was the only one there. Stephanie, I guess, wasn't there tonight. She either on vacation or whatever. We got to see an appearance tonight by John Laurinaitis, guy I haven't seen or heard of in a while. He made a declaration stating that he should be running SmackDown. That didn't go over too well. Shane O'Mac come out and told him, hey, go backstage before you embarrass yourself any more than what you already have. Stop making a fool of yourself. Enzo and Cass end up coming out, and while they were walking out to the ring, they called him John Laryngitis. Enzo making the statement that if he had a dime for every time John Laryngitis made a statement that was relevant, he'd have 0 dimes. So how you doing? Well, Enzo and Cass end up having a match tonight against the Vaudevillains, and they end up pulling out the big win. Bada boom. Realest guys in the room, how you doing? They pulled off the bada boom shakalaka to win that match. Look at them go. You guys go, Enzo and Cass. Keep up the good work. Hopefully you guys become the champions sometime soon. We also had a match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This was trying to end the feud between them, but I think this just added a little more fuel to their fire. After Sami Zayn pulled out the victory tonight, during his celebration, Kevin Owens tried to powerbomb him on the ramp, but Sami Zayn grabbed Kevin Owens' legs out from underneath of him, taking him down, jumping on top of him, and hitting him with a barrage of forearms to the head. It took 6 referees to actually break them guys apart. Well, after we come back from the commercial break, they were backstage duking it out still, the refs still trying to break them apart. We had a little interview with Renee Young backstage in the locker room with Becky Lynch, asking her what her opinions was after last night's Money in the Bank experience that she had, where Natalya decided to turn against her. Natty, while she was giving her her opinions on what happened, Natty come out from behind and she beat the crap out of Becky Lynch. While she's laying there on the ground, Natty's standing over top of her, and she says, "I'm doing this on my own," and on my own is pretty much what it's going to be. So there's going to be no help from Natty for Becky Lynch. Pretty much everybody Becky Lynch has been associated with has turned against her, which is sad. We also had a match between Baron Corbin and Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo. But Baron Corbin hit the end of days on Zack Ryder, and that was all she wrote. That was the end of that match. We actually got to see an appearance from the Wyatt family, who we haven't seen in a while. They have not been on a live event in a couple months, I think. But they made an appearance, and so did the New Day after their big win last night from the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. We had a live Women's Championship match tonight on Raw, and it was against Paige and Charlotte. Charlotte was actually followed out to the ring by her so-called protege, Dana Brooke. She accompanied her there, and during the match, Paige actually would have won the match. They had a 1-2-3 count going in the process, and Charlotte was close enough to the ropes that Dana Brooke grabbed her foot and tucked it under the rope, which broke the pin. And that resulted in Charlotte ended up winning the match because of the distraction that Dana Brooke caused. While Charlotte and Dana Brooke was celebrating, they tried to gang up on Paige, and during that commotion, Sasha Banks makes an appearance. Finally, it's nice to see Sasha Banks make an appearance again. It's been a while since we've seen her also. But she come out to Paige's aid, and she pretty much kicked ass. And after she ended up clearing the ring, she grabbed the championship belt and she held it up. Let's hope to see that Charlotte loses the championship soon and Sasha Banks ends up becoming the champion. That would be nice. We was supposed to have a scheduled match tonight, I think, between Titus O'Neil and Rusev, but that match kind of didn't happen. As soon as they got out to the ring, I mean, all hell broke loose. It turned into a gigantic brawl before the bell even rang. Actually, the bell never even got rang. Pretty much Titus O'Neil handed Rusev's ass to him on a silver platter. He kicked him back and forth across the arena, and during the entire time, he said, "You disrespect me in front of my family." So Titus O'Neil's still feeling the pain and being pissed off about what happened yesterday during Money in the Bank. We end up having AJ Styles come out at one point tonight, and he end up asking for an apology from the club. They come out and apologize to him. AJ Styles called for John Cena to come out and accept an apology from the club. John Cena says, "It's a bunch of bullshit. You can kiss my ass, because you guys, I already know what your plan is. I already know what your game is." Well, John Cena, in the end, ended up having a match against Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson and him during the match, after he gets hit with the attitude adjuster, the rest of the club, AJ Styles and Luke Gallows, ends up jumping in, and they end up getting the match disqualified. After John Cena being attacked by the club, he ends up getting done to him by Gallows and Anderson, what they call the Magic Killer, their finisher move. Then AJ Styles ends up picking up John Cena, and he ends up performing his finishing move, the Styles Clash, leaving John Cena like a little puppet in the stage in a heap, like a ragdoll. Tonight, we also got to see a little video of the up-and-coming movie, The Marine 5. We were taken on set by Maurice, following The Miz on the set for Marine 5. So that's going to be something I'm personally not looking forward to. But, okay, that's okay. We've already been ran in the ground with shit before by WWE, so we all know how that is. But we're back here with the final match, the main event. We end up having Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. And during this match, they beat the hell out of each other. After beating the hell out of each other last night, they still beat the hell out of each other some more tonight. Didn't know it was possible. But they end up not getting back in the ring in time before the countout. There was a double countout, so nobody technically won that match. So we don't know who is the number one contender for the battleground against Dean Ambrose. Well, at that moment, we had again another appearance by Shane O'Mac. He come out and he said, "You know what? This is a new era. We are not doing it this way. This is not how the way things are going to end in the new era." Dean Ambrose interrupts him and he says, "You know what? I can take any one of these guys on, both of these guys on at any point, any time, any day." So the match is set for Battleground. The number one contenders match, there is no number one contender. It's going to be a triple threat fucking match. They are going to have a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So we are going to see the Shield all in the ring together against each other. This is going to be impressive because there is going to be no friendships, all friendships aside. Thank you guys for joining me on this video. You have a good evening. Catch me back. I will have a video posted up here in a couple more hours of my breakdown of Marilyn Manson's albums, the Hollywood, the Mechanical Animals album, and Antichrist Superstar. So check back. I will be giving my review on those three albums because my opinion, again, those are three of the best albums by Marilyn Manson. All right, I'm out.